Hello there! This video is divided into two fascinating parts. In the first part, we will dive into the mysterious origins and characteristics of the Nordic race. And in the second part, we will talk about the Pleiadians. The Nordic race is an alleged extraterrestrial race of tall, fair-skinned, blue-eyed beings. They are often described as human-like in appearance, yet possessing a certain otherworldly quality. The term Nordic itself refers to the regions of the Earth's surface that are located around the North Pole. But the Nordic race has nothing to do with the native inhabitants of those regions. Rather, it is used to describe a particular type of extraterrestrial being that is said to have visited Earth in the past and interacted with humans. These beings are often mentioned in ancient texts and archaeological findings, as well as in the accounts of modern contactees. According to some reports, they came to Earth from a planet called Ardwolf, which is located in the constellation of Orion. Others claim that they are from a parallel dimension or a higher plane of existence. The Nordics are often depicted as highly advanced in technology and wisdom, possessing knowledge and abilities far beyond those of the average human. They are said to have brought messages of peace, love, and enlightenment to Earth and its inhabitants. Some believe that the Nordics are the Aeson and Vanir gods of the ancient Norse pantheon, while others believe that they are the biblical Nephilim or the Anunnaki. The Pleiadians, on the other hand, are an extraterrestrial species that is said to originate from the star cluster known as the Pleiades. This group is often associated with spiritual awakening and higher consciousness. The Pleiadians are described as deeply connected to Earth and its evolutionary path. They are often called upon to help guide humanity towards a more enlightened future. So what is the connection between the Nordic race and the Pleiadians? The truth is that these two groups are not separate and distinct. They are, in fact, one and the same species. The Nordic race represents the physical or tangible aspect of this species, while the Pleiadians represent the more spiritual or energetic aspect. Both terms are used to describe the same interstellar lineage, which has come to Earth from a distant world to assist in its evolution. Some people may be skeptical of these claims, but it is important to keep an open mind when exploring such topics. The universe is vast and mysterious, and there are things that we simply do not know or understand. It is possible that there are other intelligent species out there that are far more advanced than we are, and that they have visited Earth in the past or even now. In today's episode, we are going to talk about the Nordics. According to contactee experiences, they are very tall, very handsome people with blonde hair and blue eyes. They're also said to be incredibly advanced both technologically and spiritually. They've been reported in contactee stories since at least the 1950s and are sometimes linked to the star system of Pleiades. If you enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. And if you want more videos like this, then make sure to subscribe for more updates. And now, without further ado, let's get started. So before we dive into the meat of the topic, I want to first talk about what it means to be a Nordic and where this term even came from. The word Nordic comes from the geographical region of the northern Europe called Scandinavia, which includes countries such as Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, and Iceland. In general, when someone refers to a Nordic alien, they are referring to an extraterrestrial being that has a humanoid form, meaning that it is similar in appearance to humans. However, it is important to note that not all extraterrestrials are humanoid. Some may have non-humanoid forms that are not similar to humans at all. So when discussing extraterrestrials, it is important to be specific about the type Aufbung that is being described. In this case, we are focusing on Nordic aliens, which are said to be humanoid beings from the Nordic region of the Earth. Nordics are typically described as tall, fair-skinned humanoids with blonde hair and blue eyes. They are often portrayed as highly advanced in technology and spirituality, and are seen as benevolent and peaceful beings. It is believed by some that Nordics originate from the Pleiades star system, also known as the Seven Sisters, although there is no scientific evidence to support this claim. Now, I'm sure many of you guys are familiar with the classic alien trope of the gray aliens, right? You know, the ones that are always abducting humans for their weird experiments and are generally just seen as these creepy, sinister things that are out to get us. You won't believe it, but there's a cool backstory to that. See, during the Cold War, the US Air Force conducted a number of secret experiments using drugs to enhance human performance. These experiments were part of a program called Project Blue Book, and they were designed to see if certain drugs could improve a pilot's ability to fly aircraft. However, one of the side effects of these drugs was that they caused the pilots to see strange and bizarre things. When they reported these sightings to the military, they were often dismissed or ridiculed. As a result, many of these pilots kept their experiences secret for fear of being labeled as crazy or being court-martialed. In the 1970s, a man named Philip J. Corso began to investigate these cases, and he soon discovered that there was a much bigger story here than he had originally thought. Corso was a former intelligence officer who had worked with the U.S. Army's chemical corps during the Korean War, and after the war, he became interested in UFOs and began to investigate cases around the world. He soon discovered that there was a pattern of UFO sightings that seemed to be happening all over the globe, and he began to believe that there was a connection between these sightings and the secret drug experiments that were being conducted by the U.S. military. Corso began to reach out to pilots and other witnesses of these strange phenomena, and he soon had enough evidence to publish a book called The Day After Roswell in 1997. This book would go on to become a bestseller, and it would spark a renewed interest in UFOs and extraterrestrial life. Corso claimed that the U.S. government was hiding evidence of alien life, and that they had recovered crashed UFOs and bodies of extraterrestrials from various crash sites. He also claimed that the government was conducting secret autopsies on these bodies, and that he had seen evidence of these autopsies firsthand. Said that the Nordics were a highly advanced race of beings who were visiting Earth from a star system called Pleiadians. He said that they were peaceful and benevolent, and that they had been observing humanity for centuries. He claimed that the Nordics were trying to contact humanity, and that they had made several attempts to reach out to us through various means. However, he claimed that the government was actively suppressing any information about these attempts at contact. He also claimed that the government was reverse engineering the technology found on the crashed UFOs, and that they were using this technology to develop new weapons. He said that the government was also experimenting on ways to communicate with the Nordics, and that they had developed devices that were capable of detecting Nordic ships. Unfortunately, Corso was not able to publish the names of the pilots that he had interviewed due to security reasons. If he had done so, it would have put them in danger. His work helped to inspire a new generation of UFO researchers, and it led to a surge in UFO sightings around the world. However, despite all of the evidence that Corso had gathered, the government still denies the existence of aliens and UFOs. They claim that there is no evidence that either of these things exist, and that all UFO sightings can be explained as natural phenomena or human-made objects. Despite this, Corso and his followers believe that the government is hiding the truth about aliens and UFOs, and that they will eventually come clean. Now, it's important to note that Corso's claims have been met with a lot of skepticism from the scientific community. Many people believe that his stories are false and that he is a fraud. However, his followers remain convinced that he is telling the truth and that the government is actively suppressing evidence of alien life. So what do you guys think? You believe Corso's claims about the Nordics and other aliens? Or do you think that he is just a fraud? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button for more videos like this. And I will see you guys next time. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Pleiadians. If you're new here, this is a channel where we explore topics related to extraterrestrials, science, technology, philosophy, and much more. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. The Pleiadians are an advanced race of humanoids who come from a star cluster known as the Pleiades, or the Seven Sisters. They are often depicted as Nordic-looking humanoids with a strong connection to the spiritual realm. The Pleiadians are said to be highly evolved beings who possess advanced knowledge and wisdom that they are willing to share with humans who are on a similar path of spiritual growth. In this video, we will explore the origins and characteristics of the Pleiadians, their alleged connection to the Nordic race, and their purported association with peace, spiritual growth, and cosmic wisdom. We will also discuss the role of the Pleiadians in the New Age movement and the popularity of channeling their energy in contemporary society. The origins of the Pleiadians can be traced back to the Pleiades star cluster, also known as the Seven Sisters. This cluster is located in the constellation of Taurus, the bull, and is home to several hundred stars. According to some sources, the Pleiadians are a highly advanced race of beings who have been observing humanity for many years. They are said to be peaceful and benevolent, and their goal is to help humanity reach its full potential. It is believed that the Pleiadians have been visiting Earth for thousands of years, but their presence has become more frequent in recent times. They are said to be drawn to our planet because of its spiritual energy and the potential of the human species. The Pleiadian star system is said to be located in the Pleiades star cluster, which is located in the constellation Taurus, the Bull. According to some sources, the Pleiadians are a highly advanced race of beings who have been observing humanity for many years. They're said to be peaceful and benevolent, and their goal is to help humanity reach its full potential. It is believed that the Pleiadians have been visiting Earth for thousands of years, but their presence has become more frequent in recent times. They are said to be drawn to our planet because of its spiritual energy and the potential of the human species. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Pleiadians is their alleged connection to the Nordic race. In some circles, they are considered to be the true descendants of the ancient Nordic people, who are said to have possessed a deep understanding of spirituality and metaphysics, according to some sources. The Pleiadians are the protectors of the Nordic race, and they have been tasked with ensuring its survival and evolution. This connection is often explored in New Age and esoteric communities, and it is believed that the Pleiadians can help unlock the hidden potential of the Nordic people and guide them towards a higher level of consciousness. However, it is important to note that there is no scientific evidence to support the existence of the Pleiadians or their connection to the Nordic race. These beliefs are largely based on anecdotal evidence and personal experiences. Despite this, the Pleiadians continue to be popular in New Age and channeling communities. The Pleiadians are often depicted as highly evolved beings who possess a deep understanding of the universe and the laws that govern it. They are said to be masters of energy manipulation, and they use their powers to heal and to help those who are seeking their assistance. Many people who have had experiences with the Pleiadians report feeling a deep sense of peace and tranquility in their presence. This is because the Pleiadians are said to be highly attuned with the spiritual realm, and they are able to help individuals connect with their own inner spirituality. Some people even claim to have received messages from the Pleiadians through channeling or telepathic communication. These messages often contain profound insights into the nature of reality and the purpose of human existence. According to some sources, the Pleiadians have a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all things, and they believe that everything in the universe is connected by a single consciousness. They also believe that humanity is capable of achieving great things if it can overcome its limitations and tap into its true potential. One way that people interact with the Pleiadians is through meditation and visualization. By focusing their thoughts and energies, they are able to connect with the Pleiadians and receive guidance and insights. Some people also use crystals and other tools to help them connect with the Pleiadians and amplify their abilities. Channeling the Pleiadians has become increasingly popular in recent years. Many people are incorporating Pleiadian energy into their daily lives. Channeling is a process by which a person allows the energy or consciousness of another being to flow through them. In the case of the Pleiadians, a person may channel their energy to receive guidance, healing, or insights. Channeling the Pleiadians is often done through meditation or other forms of deep relaxation, and it is believed that the Pleiadians can help individuals connect with their own intuition and higher wisdom. Many people who practice channeling believe that the Pleiadians are highly attuned with the spiritual realm, and they are able to access higher levels of consciousness that are not normally available to humans. This means that channeling the Pleiadians can be a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation. In addition to providing guidance and insights, channeling the Pleiadians is also believed to have healing properties. Some people claim that the Pleiadians are able to transmit positive energy that can help heal the body, mind, and spirit. This can be especially helpful for those who are struggling with physical or emotional ailments. And it is believed that the Pleiadians can help restore balance and harmony within an individual. Overall, channeling the Pleiadians is a popular practice in many New Age and spiritual communities, and it is seen as a way to connect with a higher power and receive guidance, healing, and insights. So let's take a look at the evidence for the existence of the Pleiadians. As always, there is little concrete evidence to support the existence of the Pleiadians or any other extraterrestrial life forms. However, There are a number of anecdotal accounts from people who claim to have had encounters with these beings. Some people report seeing UFOs in the vicinity of the Pleiades star cluster, while others claim to have received messages or guidance from the Pleiadians through meditation or other spiritual practices. Proponents of the Pleiadian hypothesis argue that the lack of concrete evidence does not necessarily mean that they do not exist. They suggest that extraterrestrial life may be more complex than we currently understand, and that it may exist on a plane of reality that is not accessible to human perception. Some also argue that the government or other powerful entities may be suppressing evidence of extraterrestrial life for their own purposes. It is important to approach these claims with a healthy dose of skepticism, as there have been many cases of people claiming to have encountered extraterrestrials that can be attributed to psychological phenomena such as hallucinations or to hoaxes. However, the belief in the Pleiadians persists and continues to thrive in some circles. If you want to learn more about the Pleiadians or other extraterrestrial topics, please check out our other videos. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.